Here is the number one mistake that people do when it comes to heart health, especially high blood pressure. And no, it is not just about food. Namaste, my name is Nehha Jaiswal, and welcome to my channel Heal with Nehha. And here you will find all the content related to your heart health, high blood pressure, and how to come out of all these issues naturally using pranayam, meditation, and one of my methods, which is called as prana dhyan. Okay, so let's begin with what is that number one mistake? Many people think that it is only food or it is only sedentary lifestyle that is causing problems to your heart. Of course, they are the reason. But what is the mistake that people do when it comes to heart health? The mistake is they may continue eating, they may start eating good food, or they may start doing some exercise and some workout and change certain things in the lifestyle. But one thing that people do not change are their emotions, their emotional health. Yes. See, as I always say that, we all know what is the right food for us. We all know that deep fried is not good for us. The outside food is not good for us. Eating, what do you say, the fatty foods like cheese, mayonnaise, all these things are not good for us and not good for our heart. But we still eat them, right? If you got that, just give a smiley in the comments below that we know which food is good for us and which is not good for us, but still we eat. We know that waking up early in the morning is good for us, but we don't do. We know that walking, jogging is good for us, but we don't do. Yoga is good for us, but we don't do. Pranam is good for us, but we don't do. But why? After knowing all these things, why do we do that? The simple reason is our emotional pattern. See, for example, you may start eating healthy, you may start going for a walk, workout or yogasan or pranayam. But if you're not working on your emotions, after a few days, you will give up. Has it not happened with you? If you're not emotionally strong, if you're not disciplined enough, discipline is like, it comes from an emotionally stable person, right? If you do not do that, then you will go back to your same old patterns. That's why working on your emotions and your emotional health is very, very important. So what are those emotions that you need to take care when it comes to your heart health? Here they are. The number one emotion is anger. Yes. This emotion can damage our heart very, very badly. If whatever you eat, like healthy food or you work out, but you still identify yourself as an angry person, then it's not doing any good for your heart because you're damaging it. See, when you're angry, how is your body language? Right, you're just shouting and the stress is there and your heartbeat goes up, all those things are there, and that's the same condition which is happening inside also. It's just a reflection. Your arteries and veins are getting hardened and stiffened, and that contributes to the damaged heart. Okay, so first thing, this emotion, you need to work on it. What's the second emotion? The second emotion that you need to work is fear. Yes. Fear is another emotion which damages heart. You may say, Neha, as a human being, we have that fear in us, and it's a normal and like a defense mechanism. It's a normal thing. I agree, fear is a normal thing, but there are certain people who are fearful, who fear a lot, maybe 4-5 times in a day. Right. So it's a difference, right? So fear is another emotion which says that you are not happy with the current situation of your life. And if you cannot come out of fear, no matter how fresh food you eat, this fear is going to damage your heart. There is another emotion that damages heart health very badly, and that emotion is guilt. Yes. Now, this emotion of guilt is such a low emotion that it keeps your body shrinked, and it's not good for your heart, because a person who feels guilty from inside is having regrets in life, maybe any mistakes you have done in the past, or maybe some decisions which went wrong, or some opportunities which were lost, or it can be anything. Maybe you wanted to do something in your life for your parents, for your kids, and you could not do it, and these things are the guilt emotion is such a low emotion that if you are there in that regret and guilt, again it's a sign to your heart saying that I'm not happy, I'm not at all happy. Because see, your heart is made for the better emotions, right? What are those better emotions? It is love, peace, happiness, gratitude. But if you cannot experience these emotions on daily basis, please understand, if you cannot feel these emotions on daily basis, and if you're feeling these emotions on daily basis, then it's a damage to your heart. Your heart is going to age fast, and no matter how good food you eat or you work out very well, you will be trapped in that medicines, right? So I want you to understand that this is the first mistake that people should correct, that is, they should work on their emotional health. Okay, so what is the one small thing that you can do to start working on your emotions? Okay, so let me give you the number one thing that you can start working at your emotional health and come out of all these emotions is write them down. Whatever you're feeling, however your day goes, start journaling and write it down. It works like magic. It works better than any pill, any depression pill or anxiety pill or high blood pressure pill, right? Take a book and start writing. Nowadays, because of the mobiles we have, we just lost the connection with a pen and a paper. So I want you to get a beautiful diary for yourself and start writing, start expressing yourself. And that is the first step for releasing these things, right? Releasing these emotions. Another thing, it's a bonus tip which I'm giving you. I had not had in my mind to add it in this video, but what is the one thing that you can do is, of course, deep breathing. But there's one pranayam which I teach my students and which has got wonderful results. It is called as Rechaka pranayam. Okay, let me just type it out for you. It is Rechaka pranayam. So Rechaka is nothing but exhalation, that is extended period of exhalation, and it releases that stress, that anger, that fear, whatever the guilt you're holding on to. So what you're going to do is you just sit straight, keeping your spine straight, both your hands relaxed on your legs. You will inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth as if you're blowing a candle. Inhale from nose and exhale from mouth. Yes, do it right now. Just don't watch me. Do it along with me. Once again, take a deep breath. Inhale from nose and exhale from mouth. Relax. Inhale from nose. Exhale from mouth. And relax. This simple pranayama, where you're inhaling for a few seconds and you're exhaling for a longer period of time, like 3 seconds inhale and 6 seconds exhale, or 4 seconds inhale and 8 seconds exhale. This, if you can do for 15 minutes every day, this is going to change your emotional patterns, right? It is going to bring in more peace. And if you want, you can add dhyan to it, right? This is a special method which I mix pranayam and meditation, pranayam and dhyan, which is called as prana dhyan. So if you can do this, so how you can do it? Like you're doing the Rechaka pranayam and you're sitting there and trying to do it for 15 minutes. Along with that, try to focus on the center of your chest, like you're visualizing your heart and it's in healthier state when you're doing this meditation, right? Or you can put a picture of somebody in front of you whom you love and you're just focusing on them and the happiness that you have got from them. That is also dhyan. You're just focusing your energy. So if you can blend this, right, it is going to give you amazing results. So the number one mistake, not working on your emotions and how to deal with them. Number one is journaling. And number two is you can simply do this Rechaka pranayam, journaling and Rechaka pranayam. These two things, if you do, just try it for 7 days and come back and comment on this video. I would love to hear from you, because my students are getting amazing results. You can check out the results, other videos on my channel where I've uploaded the results of my students. So you can check out and understand how powerful it is. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the way I teach, or if you like the content, please do subscribe and hit that notification icon, because without that, you will not get an email. Okay, every time you hit the bell icon, YouTube will send you an email whenever I upload a new video, so that you don't miss it, right? So beautiful content out there for your heart health and your emotional health. So stay tuned. And yes, I also conduct a free masterclass. If you're really interested to understand more about the heart health and emotional health, then click on the link in the description and just register. It's a free class. You can register for free, and I will see you in the masterclass, right? Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.